Hello everyone, welcome back to Positron Plays Pyre. We're heading towards the Liberation Rite once again, and as I said last time, this might be our last Liberation Rite. This one came up immediately, so it's hard to tell how close we are to the end of the game, and we have a very difficult decision to make. Hopefully we have some time to rest before we go right into it here. It's like Temple Cistern. Whoa. Oh, excuse me? The wagon reels from the impact of some sort of massive object slamming into it mid-flight. Oh, false Nightwings. It's Arlek. Arlek calls down to you, all of you, from atop his wagon. Again, you seek to climb that cursed mountain beneath us. Again, you seek to take my rightful place. Just send you crashing down to it that you might fall, as I have. Tears down at all of you. But I shall not. Rather, we shall meet upon the summit ere the last cycle of the rites is ended. Until then. That puts an interesting wrinkle in thing. Faye will gain Scribe Favor, or Volfred will gain Scribe Favor. I guess we'll go Faye here. Make the landing on the sacred Mount Lodiel after your encounter with Arlek. Arlek spoke the truth. He has a right to gain the summit. When the time comes, Celeste shall deem him worthy and shall let him pass. While he has transgressed against the rites, he has also already been anointed and prevailed. Nothing is written in the book on this, and liberty ought already be his. At the time, it seems that he has not yet traveled to the summit. Perhaps he is still making preparations with his fellow exiles. When exactly Arlek intends to make good on his promise, he did not make clear. For now, you are to confront Barker in the distance upon the summit. But first you may prepare. Or is he gonna take their place? Well, let's seek the Worm Scribe's favor. Later that afternoon, you accompany Faye through the solemn beauty of Temple Cistern, the monument of Under King Ores. O Scribes, if it truly is your will that the cycle of rites shall soon be ended, then I look forward to its glorious conclusion. May the worthiest among us reap your generous blessings, and may we all, who are so fortunate to be part of your traditions, bear you in our hearts forever. We return to the wagon after she has finished paying her respects. The summit awaits, but first there's time to continue practicing your vocations. Sweet, she gets +3 glory. I want to look. She's maxed. I don't think anybody's going to get a level. Bertrude would get a level from it. I don't know if I'm going to use her in this right, though. It would be the most beneficial, though. Full mentor. And, yeah, we'll see if she can gain a level here. Very well, then. Educate us if thou canst. Go over what you know of the celestial landmarks you've been to and how their properties impact the Nightwings and the rites. You can tell she knows many of them well by now. Was it enough? It was. Sweet. This land so rife with eldritch knowledge long forbidden in the Commonwealth. We learn the stuff of fear itself. Yeah, we'll do Stubborn Flame for her. These landmarks strewn about this cursed land, too many are too dry upon the flesh. And we'll continue our journey. I have a plan in mind for this rite, but I'm not 100% certain on it. Messenger Imp somehow tracks you down the ancient formations of Mount Elodiel, delivers to you recent news and rumors from the other side. Specifically, the Imp shares details regarding Pamitha and what became of her since she was liberated at the fall of Solium. She found herself back in the homeland of her enemies, where despite her connection to the Highwing remnants, her past transgressions were forgiven. In fact, she was asked to join the military council, given her unique background, yet she refused to cooperate and instead demanded to be reunited with her sister Tamitha. But when they threatened her with resentencing to exile and insisted that she take the opportunity, Tamitha said at the last that she would think it over and return with the decision soon. Next she was seen, however, was among Volfred's sons and daughters of the Revolution, where it is said she is attached to her loyalty, at least for the time. Interesting. Thank the imp for bringing you this news, which soon gets your companions talking. Tizo wishes for Pamela to find her way and her sister in the Commonwealth. We suspect the ancient enmity between the winged and the flightless shall not be soon resolved, if ever at all. I hold to hope that both the Thane sisters one day soon shall join together as part of our good cause. The two of them can help lead us toward a brighter future. Wonder where her sister is right now. I'm sure she cares for Pamela, I'm sure of it. She didn't make it though, right? In spite of some mixed feelings, the news of Pamela's liberation fills you and your fellow exiles with resolve. And give him +1 hope. You are returned once more to Scribe's Gate, where the Gate Guardian awaits under a dim sky. The exiles of Nightwings, and you, Tariq, this is to be one of our final meetings. Greetings, Celeste. The Nightwings are prepared, and afterwards I would have words with you in private, if you please. It seems to me rather late for words now, Tariq, but I shall hear them once your charges cross the gate. Now all of you, come forth. Please state your names and what it is you seek whilst crossing Scribe's Gate. Once more, your companions cross the gate, one after another. Once more, you follow them in turn. Go forth with glory. And Tariq? Aye, Celeste? You may rejoin the others in a while. For now, I would hear those words of yours. Certainly, Celeste. I had a little smirk there. Everyone, I shall see you shortly. Oh, hey guys, it's gotten real cold again up here, but it's worth it. Let me just tell you, you got a lot of customers been stopping by. Oh, Ron. Okay, I may have been exaggerating just a little. Since I've been waiting here a little while, I guess. Are you buying anything? Christ. Get the song. We'll buy the serum. And we'll give that to... wait, Tizo, actually. That's how you get a repeat customer there, Dad. You give him a deal. You get a page revealed for downside talismans. Survival often is conflated with the physical. When we think of survival, we assume the need to sustain our bodies or improve our bodies. The strong survive. But, and take it from an alpha chief, there are different kinds of strength. The spirit is what drives us. By comparison, the body's impulses are weak. Here in the downside, faith is found in limited supply. Trinkets and mere baubles that would barely fetch a price in our homeland, here are talismans. Seek talismans that mean something to you. Hold on to the one that you hold dear. It shall reward you with reminders of your faith, your power, your potential. Let me check our... yeah, okay. I guess we'll commence. I'm very uneasy about this one. And I'll tell you my thought process as we get up here. Time has come again to deliver one of your fellow exiles to a homecoming in the Commonwealth, lest your adversaries, the dissidents, achieve the same instead. Lone Minstrel has returned and approaches as you await the signal from the stars. There's something I wish to ask you, reader, something which ordinarily would not be my place to discuss in any detail. You've observed the stars. If you would not mind my asking you in such a direct manner, How many liberation rites are you supposing yet remain? Have you deduced how many liberation rites are still to come? Perhaps the lone minstrel asks the leading question to break the news that this should be your final stand. The rate at which the stars are vanishing, the cycle is hastening, leads you to only one conclusion. Not spared it any thought. That's interesting. I wonder if this is actually a choice. Do you want to do one more or two more? Let's see if this is the very last. Guess that perhaps this is to be the very last liberation rite, given that the stars have continued fading and all. The lone minstrel only shakes his head. Nay, reader, more than one remains, provided that you also count this liberation rite commencing any moment. We should make certain that you are aware, so that you and the Nightwings may yet make the most of your remaining time together thus. So what shall happen once the final liberation rite is ended, we shall soon both find out. Below, it seems that we are called upon once more. Look forth. So there's 2 remaining. That makes things difficult. And I'm guessing one of them is going to be Orlek.
Reader, I would ask that you think back for just a moment, if you please. When you first looked upon the Book of Rites, think back upon the words that it revealed. Oblige the voice that tells you more. Oblige the voice that tells you more. Would that the scribes were here among us still. I would not sing your praises to them, rest assured. I trust that you shall savor this occasion. You shan't have to oblige me for much longer.
Fires burn, each one of the triumvirs is present and prepared. I concur. Then, anointed one of the dissidents, come forth now. Declare yourself and pay any respects you have unto your adversaries, the Nightwings. Barker bursts out from some hidden corner laughing as he paws at his mask. Real pleasure to be here, mates, truly. Barker Ashpaws. Call me Barker, though, alright? By the by, I was real pisser getting here, you know. Begging your pardon, Barker Ashpaws, you thusly speak upon the summit of the Sacred Mountain. Oh my, so terribly sorry to offend you there, lassie. I forgot we got the stars above us there to make me watch my language. But like it's one thing straight, lassie. I don't give a bother for you or your Sacred Mountain, so you take it and you shove it. Me and my pack, we're just here for laughs. You got that? Your side ain't even better than this one. We ain't interested in your freedom. But just the same, we're gonna get it. Take it for those wee little babes, they're so antsy for it. Hear that, you Nightwings? You better put up a good fight here, or I ain't gonna be happy, understand? And he shoves his mask back on. Right, come on now, let's hurry up and get this damn thing started. What a guy. Your choice. And I wish you to come prepare our song with me, Tariq. So, this is difficult. We could actually send it. Oh, she's unworthy still. Why is that? That. Oh boy. Why is she unworthy? Not eligible. Yeah, not eligible to gain her freedom. Has she not done enough rights? Let's check out their group real quick. So he's got the explosive temper, more presence. And they will avoid banishment. So I'm a bit concerned that Bertrude is not. So here's my thinking. If this was the last one, I was actually going to throw the match. Because I feel like I don't want to separate Faye and Tizo, and I don't want to separate Faye from Almer. And I really don't want to separate Volfred and Bertrude either. But if there's 2 left, if we can send Volfred and Bertrude, that would be ideal. And just Tizo and Faye would remain behind. But I'm really concerned about sending Volfred and having Bertrude here alone. But I think that's what we're going to do, in hope that she gets enough experience to be worthy. Alright, we're gonna do this.
Volfred,
So much to be done. Should I or any of us return? But let's focus on the here and now.
who shall strive for him?
So we have to send Bertrude here. Whoops, that was almost a huge mistake. We'll give her the coal. And we'll send her, and then maybe we'll send Tizo? She'll do what isn't within our power for that one. I'm a little concerned about Tizo versus Faye, though. I feel like Faye is the better choice here. I don't really have a great... Could do Flame Leech. I mean, our aura isn't that super useful. Yeah, let's do Flame Leech. Can't power this one up, right? No.
Faye,
Scribes are watching over us, especially you, Mr. Volfred.
predictably decided.
Alright then, mates, no more waiting, no more holding back, and let's rip them to shreds. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Commence.
Damn it. Not a good start. There we go, got it. Nice. Okay, that helps. Now, we're not going to have her for the next round. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That dude's moving fast. Go, Bertrude. Nope. Yeah, this is going to be tough. Probably gonna knock out Wolf. Oh, I tried to pass there at the last second. Didn't make it. Oh boy. Yep, okay. That's fine. No problem. Jump. Nice. And we get the Flame Leech as well, so we'll gain a little health back. One, alright, mate. Something's going funny with that orb, so as I can tell. Better laugh it up while we still can, eh? Something strange seems to have happened to the celestial orb. It shudders now as though possessed as some of the same chaotic power as your adversaries. What? Whoa, yeah, it's like bouncing around on its own now. Oh, damn it. That's okay. Oh, wow. That was a nice play by them, I will say. Yeah, it's like going all over the place now. Uh-oh, overshot. We got it, though. The Serpent Queen achievement unlocked. Huh, must be for getting, Oh, that's gonna be trouble. Yeah. Alright, gotcha. See if we can pick this up. Alright, Faye, here's your time. Ooh. Thought I could sneak through there. It's actually a pretty good map for Volfred. Oh no! Oh, we're not gonna get that. Oh, I did. Nice, there we go. Alright, that was actually not that hard.
The blasted Nightwings proved their
So we've
worth.
sent Volfred back now.
As for their adversaries, they did not. Thus ends the liberation rite. And thus the scribes have chosen. The exile appointed by the Night Wings shall be free.
Boy seems pretty
Absolved
displeased of
of
all
his
that.
deeds, return to glory in the Commonwealth. His adversary and all others shall remain to carry out their rightful sentences.
What a joke. Here I was thinking we were gonna make him cry after all this. Come on, mates. Right hand with this stuck-up place, so let's get out of here, alright, eh? I am indebted to you all. Words fail me, but I shall try and force a few as now I haven't long. The plan of which we're all a part cannot by its nature be dependent upon any given individual, and that includes myself, 80% now. We each face doubt from time to time, and I become quite certain I would never see the Commonwealth again, the stars fading and all. That outcome would have been acceptable to me, provided that our plan prevailed. My agents in the Commonwealth, of those of you who managed to return united, you for certain can achieve more than I or any one of us. Nevertheless, if I am to be the next one to return, then I've got my work cut out for me, I think. Fall silent for a moment, then. Nightwings, this has been the greatest honor of my time. I now take leave of you to do my very utmost to ensure the sacrifices you have made for me, our nation, all of us, that those sacrifices shall not be in vain. Then he reaches out to you alone. Reader, until we stand again together. With that, Volfred Sandalwood vanishes into the Shimmer Pool. He calls out from within as his return journey begins. Stand together, all of you, no matter what shall come. Shall see you on the other side. We may be separated soon by distance, but our purpose remains shared. Scribes guide you. To earn back his freedom.
Godspeed, Volfred Sandalwood. The cycle of the rites is nearly at an end.
Return to the wagon. Fortuitous result. You think Volfred is already home? Succeeded in liberating Volfred, who returned to the Commonwealth in glory. Soon he shall be summoned back to Mount Elodio for one final liberation rite, and thus one final chance to influence your outcome of the plan. 91%! So many events already in motion, but even as you wait for them to happen as they will, there still is something vital you can do. Now, reader, if you please, I fear the stars have little patience left. We're going right back. To look upon the last few stars too stubborn to relinquish their light. Oh no, we are going out and back. Wow. Very surprising, actually. Looks like, Chastity, the Essence. I guess we'll go with the Tempers. They're probably the easiest. Not that I necessarily want to pick on them, but oh, it's gonna be the Fate next. Oh no. Once more you're to face the Tempers then, although I wonder. Hesitates before saying anything further. You cannot sense his thoughts. I apologize, I was lost in thought there for a moment. We'll just make way for the Bridge of Gold when everyone is feeling more refreshed as much as possible. Check the book. On Legacy. Reader! Though you shall always bear a burden is much lighter than the burden of a lonesome exile. Go forth and become free, then join with others such as you and lead with mercy, continuing to demonstrate your worth, and knowing that the Empire's fall form the foundation of our Commonwealth. Shall cease to be a reader and become a voice both to the free and to your successors here. Shall take up this book when you no longer need it. The cycle of the right shall see to it that you and others like you shall be liberated, ere the coming of another age. May the stars shine ever brightly on us all. Tizo looks concerned. Since Volfred disappeared in the Shimmer Pool after the Liberation Rite, Tizo has been in a rather sullen mood. Imagine why. Apart from the Lone Minstrel, he's known Volfred longer than anyone among you. I suppose that's true. Just then, the Lone Minstrel joins the both of you. Had to be this way, Tizo. I trust you understand. Tizo indicates he understands, though it does not make him less sad right now. I understand, in turn. The little imp runs over to him then. They hold each other tight for a moment. Oh my god. Volfred is now in a position to fulfill his plan firsthand. It is an opportunity which he did not expect to have, yet I am certain he shall take. Though I do understand the sense of sorrow at the thought of never seeing him again. Tizo coos plaintively at this. Take heart, Tizo, we may all yet see each other. And if the stars decide we cannot do so in this life, then we shall do it in the next, is that not so? Tizo manages a smile. That's better. Then he turns to you. Thank you kindly, reader. It is not my role or my nature to play favorites in all of this, and yet I must say, it gladdens me that Sandalwood is soon to make his mark again upon your land. Tizo likewise wishes Volfred well in his return and long thereafter. Sounds more like the Tizo whom we know. Now let us see if we might find something to eat this late hour, Tizo heartily concurs with the Lone Minstrel's suggested course of action. Begging your leave, reader. Sometimes a late night walk out in the cold is good for Tizo's spirits. Till the morning, we are grateful to you for all that you have done for Volfred. They head out into the dark. Volfred, the one-time leader of the Nightwings, you wonder just what sort of impact someone such as he may have back in the Commonwealth. You know full well his loss among the Nightwings is going to be felt, even as the plan of which you are part of comes that much closer to fruition. Goodness, there are no easy choices. Well, let's at least go to the next location. It is daybreak. You are to set forth for the Ridge of Gold for what appears to be the final time. Thereafter, you shall return here for one last exile's final chance at liberty. Now I almost want to send Tizo, but then Tariq would be alone. Although he obviously has a thing for Celeste. Maybe I should have sent Faye. I don't know. I think Hollowroot's the only place we can go here. Oh no, it looks like we can also go to Blooming Pool. Faye would sense the presence. Let's go here with Burchard. The Bogwitch Big Burchard knows much of things growing unseen throughout the land, including things residing here, which than the lush overgrowth of Hollowroot. We have made note of thy willing assistance. Come along then, reading one. Why she requests your company in such excursions, only she could say. Yet she does no such thing. She instead directs you to collect the foul ingredient she seeks. Her agents seem to disappear into her robes, and you return in silence. Later, you note a new talisman has appeared among the group's possessions, bearing Burchard's unmistakable mark. Living Flame. While bears Pyre has more than the adversary, deal bonus damage. Nice. We'll talk to her as well. You notice Burchard studying the Beyonder Crystal. She sets it down as you approach. The mouthy Wraith rebuketh our attempt to summon her. She insisteth that we are too young to understand. She must be referring to Sandra. It seems that Burchard may be able to invoke her. Stubborn, that one, possessing of an ancient understanding, olden ways and olden times. Many centuries of history, knowledge of the 8 scribes themselves held captive there within the green-tinged stone, within that Wraith's own memories. Would that we could extract them in some way. Perhaps thou couldst introduce the Wraith's obedience, reading one. For we she heedeth not. She claimeth obligations unto only thee. Although, she stops and thinks very carefully. The Beyonder Crystal is not to be tampered with. Your fellow exiles know that its use is at your sole discretion. She backs away from you, still thinking to herself. Ignores our inquiries about this in reading one. Our reasoning has taken us elsewhere. A refusal to cooperate is like to be an ancient warning of some sort. It's possible that the others of the Southern Mogs know something of her. We should not be tampering further with such sorceries ourselves. That the Wraith refuses to cooperate suggests that the predicament is suitably deserved. She heads out in a huff, but just as the air goes quiet and still, you sense something from the Beyonder Crystal. Mouthy race, she says. Can you believe it, reader? Ah, to be so young and foolish again. Sandra the Unseeing laughs to herself. Your proximity to the Beyonder Crystal must have been sufficient to invoke her in this case. Crone of yours is far too curious, I think, but it appears that even she has learned her lesson in this case. Thank the stars, I am beholden to no more than one among you, Nightwings at a time. Thank the stars that happens to be you rather than her. If that crone attempts to lay her fingers on my Beyonder Crystal again, I shall just have to torment her dreams till she's my age. Do feel free to mention that if it comes up. Now farewell, you know where to find me, lovely reader. She vanishes. It seems that Sandra's proved resistant to Bertrude's tampering. If so much history is trapped within the Beyonder Crystal, there it shall remain for the foreseeable future. We also got this Solace Shell, the Sea of Solace. I suppose we can talk to her, can we? No. Alright, we'll pause here for now and continue next time. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click like, helps a bunch. Subscribe for more, and I'll see you soon.